Well, at this point, it's about the time that I lose the majority of my audience because the music has stopped and the graphics has stopped. Now I get to the boring facts I have to share. Claiming up and down that I'm going beyond that which is written. Well, in a sense, I am. Beyond the sacred page we seek thee, Lord, our spirits pant for you, O living word. I think of this word war. It's a conversation I had with Father the other night about this war between Michael and his angels and Lucifer and his angels. They fought in heaven. And I wonder how long did that battle last? We look at our life here in created time. There's no comparison. Whatever took place there didn't take too long. As we think time, created time. Days, weeks, months, years, decades, millenniums. We've had some 7,000 years of biblical recorded history we know of. Beyond that, how long did it take there? It's my belief, and I've expressed it throughout many of my videos, that war did take place in heaven, but was over before it even began. What do I mean by that? The best way we can explain it comes from a word called sequel. A sequence of event occurred in that eternal realm, so quick, immeasurable, when Lucifer decided to give his expressions, I will, come out of Isaiah 14. He no sooner got it out of his mouth and God dealt with it, thinking to persuade 1/3 of the angels. I guess in eternal time, which we can't measure, how you express it. Things happen quick. And he persuaded 1/3 of heaven. Imagine that. We think of mass communication today. How used to take days, weeks, months for something to get around the world. Today happens in seconds. Something happens here, they would know about in Russia, China. Around the world would know it that quick. Knowledge would increase. Men would run to and fro throughout the earth. We're seeing things happen quick. Well, we ain't seen quick until you get to heaven. Things happen fast. Had no beginning of days, no end of days, was, is, never shall be. How can we wrap our mind around that? It's hard for us to do that. In our spirits, you can. And I want to get into some hairy, scary stuff. It sounds like it's going beyond that which is written, but you'll find out that it is tucked away, like a mystery, hid, yet now revealed for those with the mind of Christ. Understand that that mind is eternal, and you had the same mind that was in the Son of God while he was here as the Son of Man. He lived out of that mind, so should we. But we get trapped off in time, space, and material world, and we can't begin to comprehend this stuff, and we start labeling heresy, and you're going beyond that which is written. You're caught up in time, space, and history. What occurred there? We sing it, we say it in the Lord's Prayer. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it was in heaven. We're seeing expressed in this created time what took like a flash in the eternal realm. We see expressed in created time, drawn out some 7,000 years. Observe the diagram, the best way I can explain it. We see eternity coming up out of days, without end, no beginning, no end. And all of a sudden we see express like a spark. You see it forms like a diamond, goes to the left. That's the beginning of created time. We go to the duration of created time. Then we go back up to that sequence of event in eternity. And it continues on, goes on. It continues. It's like it never occurred. Why do you think he erases out of our minds? Just time, space, material world, history. It's forgotten, never called to mind again. You won't need it. All you're doing here is expressing what took place in an eternal realm, expressed in time, space, and material world. I got other videos that bring this out, and I'll point them out. I put up on the screen what videos to go look at. No, it's powerful stuff, but the carnal mind can't comprehend it. So people say, why you even get in this? Because I don't know, I get into it because that's where I want to go. I wanted to know. And he explains it. I just wish I had better graphics to express this. That's why I use the opening graphics and music to express. You hear like time clicking, and you hear things going further and further and further. You know, it's the music and the graphics give it some expression, but I've yet to find graphics that what I can see in my spirit. It's hard to put it into what the eye has not seen or the ears ever heard. How do you express it? The best you can in our limited way. So I hope you got something out of this short little video. It touched upon all these other videos I have on this channel.